What up guys, it's Lim Reaper aka Owen, and today we got this new Craftsman electric chainsaw, climbing chainsaw. Figured I'd test out their chainsaw. I'm sure it's not the best, of course, it's not gonna be no Milwaukee, but we'll put it to the test and see how it does. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty lightweight. Let's see. Nice. Not bad. Let's see if it's charged. It has one battery, but let's see if it'll run the chain for us. That seems a little tight. Is this a chain brake? No, just a guard. Okay, here's a spot for some oil right here. Alright guys, well, this is today's removal. Nothing too big, pretty tall and skinny maple. The helicopter maple, we call it. It has those pods that helicopter down, you know, but pretty good drop zone right here. Laid down some plywood just in case so I don't spear through their turf here, but yeah, should be pretty nice. I should be able to just get up there and just top everything out down this way and chunk her down. So I'll see you guys up the tree. not the best. It's kind of a sketchy saw to have in the tree. It does its job. It cuts, you know, maybe if I sharpen it better, but it's very grabby, very jumpy. And you know, I could be unsafe sometimes, but you know, we got some tops out. Just got a few more tops here now. And then we'll be on the ground. All right, I didn't get a video of me taking the actual top just because it's kind of standing on like a freaking pool noodle here. Really had to I put a strap as high as I could and then put a face in a small back cut and then just pulled it over. You can see it down there, but enjoy the view. Doesn't do too well with top bar. Oh, look, got stuck in there. Perfect. Yeah, it's not letting me go top bar, but not expecting a whole lot out of this thing. All right, I just gotta jump around and take down each stem, and then we'll be on the ground. All right, so now we're working our way down the stem, and we're onto some bigger wood. So let's see how it does in some of this bigger wood. I've already made a couple cuts up there, and I'm actually pretty impressed on how it's doing on this bigger wood. So, but I'll give you guys a show. We'll see. It doesn't have proper dog, so it doesn't really dog in. That's the only downside, but oh, did my battery just die? Look at that. My battery just died. But that means that this 4.0 V20 battery lasted me almost the whole tree. I brushed out the whole tree, got it all the way down to this main stem. And all I have is just about 10-15 feet left. So I'll get another battery and I'll get Here's another angle for reference, how long that battery lasted me. About 3 hours. So pretty good if you ask me, not bad for a Craftsman. All right, back up here. Fresh battery, smaller one, but fresh. I'm not having to push too hard, it's not dying out on me inside the wood. Getting somewhere, huh?
Slowly but surely, piece by piece.
Yep. Now it's like you're gonna have a new backyard for a couple weeks.
No kidding, right? It's like,
It's crazy how much one tree makes it look different.
well, and the thing is, it's like in the sun.
Well, I'd say it's officially almost summer, boys. This is a hot day, especially working on some turf. And they got dogs and cats, and the turf is heating up, and I can just smell piss and poop. Woo! Oh, a little slower today though on the cleanup. It's getting hot. It's gonna be a hot summer. Also, I'm pretty sad that the Outdoor Boys has retired from YouTube. That's pretty sad. But his legacy will live on. Guys, that about does it for the removal. I just have some cleanup left. Some wood to load and some raking and blowing. Was able to fit that whole tree into this little trailer here. But I didn't show a whole lot of tree work this video, but that's because I was mainly just testing out the Craftsman electric climbing chainsaw, and not too bad. It actually does better in bigger wood. Of course, when it's too big, it doesn't do good, but in the bigger wood, it does okay. When it's the small wood, this thing's acting all skippy and finicky and kind of psycho and crazy. So which can be kind of dangerous, but just make sure you're two-handing it. But overall, it's good. The battery lasted me basically the whole tree, and I got to give it, I'd say 6 out of 10, because it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Gets the job done. It only ran me about 140 bucks. So if you're looking for a cheap little climbing saw, there you go. Not too bad. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Peace out.